Shalom, this is Jonathan with the Men of Valor Camp. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Salakia. Right now, I was having a discussion earlier with someone, at work. And, things change with economies, things change with pay, things are different. They don't always stay the same. Things fluctuate. People lose jobs. People take pay cuts. If you work sales, you may not have the same consistency. And so, with situations like that, people tend to get very upset or overworked or stressed. And, don't get it twisted. You want to have a roof over your head. You want to be able to pay your bills. You want to be able to take care of what you need to take care of. You even want to take care of your children, whatever the case may be. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's totally understandable. I think, as a society in general, though, we tend to want more than that. Nothing wrong with wanting more. Shit. Want it all. But that's not what it's about. So, the discussion had gone earlier. A lot of people were complaining about the type of money they were making because the company made a change. And, my response to that was, well, the company made a change before and it's not worse than what happened before. I don't think anything could be worse than what happened before. So, I could survive this. I'll be alright with this. I'm not saying that I don't want more, because we should all want more. But my point in saying that is that I think a lot of times we lose sight in things that we don't want, that we don't need, and forget that at the end of the day, all we need is our daily bread. So, people might, want the latest kicks, latest suits, latest cars, all this extra stuff that doesn't really matter. Doesn't say that you can't have it, or, you're wicked, or it's a problem for having it, because shoot, I like nice stuff. Who doesn't? Everybody don't have the same vices or spending habits. Some people might spend it on liquor. Just depends on what your situation is or who you are. Or jewelry, whatever the case may be. But my point is, at the end of the day, man, you gotta have your daily bread. So, if something get rough, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Because I tell you one thing. Pardon me. I can attest to this, and this is just a testimony. I've had terrible situations where I really wasn't making no money. So when we talk about when we were having that discussion earlier about I've seen worse at this particular place, I really saw worse. So in this scenario, I'm like, it's not even that bad. It's survivable. It's something that we can we can get over, that we can figure out, that we can live with, that maybe we got to balance better. And I'm not saying that it's okay and that you shouldn't want more, but again, I got my daily bread. So I'm looking at Psalms 37 and 25, and it's King David, the king of Israel, and David is saying that, and this is 37 and 25. He says, I have been young and now I'm old, yet have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. So he's saying that, in all his years of living, and he lived a long time. He grew to be an old man. He did his fair share of sin and wickedness, and he got punished for it, but he bounced back. But in all those years that he lived, he never saw the righteous begging for bread, or his seed. Righteous forsaken and his seed begging for bread. So again, the Lord will provide, man. So back to what I was saying, man, there's been situations where I ain't have it. And just some, I ain't gonna say magic, but the Lord found a way to make it happen. You just got the money. Brothers might not even know, you ain't hit no treasuries and nothing like that. It just happened. And, and I'm not even saying I'm the most righteous person. I got my vices and things that I need to, to improve on. But just all in all, for somebody like me, well, I'm saying I ain't shit, and I ain't not, you know what I mean? I'm not, you know, the most righteous or the best, you know, best brother out there. No matter how much more somebody else that is. Shoot, even people that don't believe, they get the Lord take care of them. So at the end of the day, man, we gotta stop worrying about. And don't get it twisted and take this as you can't do better, but because the scriptures also say you don't work, you don't eat, so you can do better. But don't get stressed out and lose your mind, because at the end of the day, all we need is our daily bread. Our grandparents survived off of it. Our parents survived off of it. And slavery survived off of it. So we are resilient enough to do so. Do we want to? No. Shit, I don't want to, but it might happen. Or it has happened. But again, he has not seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging for bread. And all we need is our daily bread. And of course, we all know that's a part of the Lord's Prayer. That's why it says, "Give us our day, give us this day our daily bread." And then it says, "Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors." So I mean, even with that, man, you gotta forgive too. I wasn't really trying to get into that, but hey, you gotta forgive people. Because we're gonna need forgiveness from the Lord. I think I talked about that last week. And then it says, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. So again, we've been through worse, and if you haven't, you know, the Lord gonna get you through. So again, with that said, you know, give us this day our daily bread. Until next time, Lord willing, shalom.